Before the last moment of life, there is always a second last, a moment most people ignore, a pause they rush past, a question they silence with noise. But that moment is where everything can still change. In this space, we don't shout answers. We sit with the questions. Who am I really? What am I living for? And what will remain of me when the moment passes? If you're standing at the edge of a decision, if something inside you feels unsettled, if you know deep down that life is asking more of you, stay. This is Second Last. I'm Abdullah. Brothers, listen carefully. Life moves fast. Days blur into one another. Decisions get made almost automatically. But beneath every decision, every reaction, every relationship, there is something quieter working inside us. An opinion. You may not notice it. You may never name it. But it is there. And it decides everything. Man passes through life surrounded by countless things. People, objects, desires, fears, opportunities. Yet he cannot deal with any of them correctly until he forms an understanding about them. Who is this person? What is this thing? Is it beneficial or harmful? What is my relationship to it? Without answers to these questions, no action can be truly wise. Even when we think we have no opinion, the mind quietly creates one. You meet someone for the first time. Instantly, without effort, your mind asks, who is he? Where does he stand in my life? How should I behave? Your tone changes, your posture shifts, your words follow. Not because you planned it, but because an opinion formed. The same is true for everything else around us. What you love, what you fear, what you admire, what you reject. All of it is born from what you believe those things are. And here is the dangerous truth. If the opinion is wrong, the action will be wrong, no matter how sincere the intention. Ignorance does not stay theoretical. It turns into behavior, and behavior turns into consequences. Think about fire. A child sees fire and feels attraction. Bright, warm, beautiful. He reaches out, not knowing what it truly is. Another man, driven by imagination, decides fire must be divine. He bows before it, worships it. And then there is a third person. He studies fire, understands its nature, its limits, its power. He knows it can cook, it can warm, and it can destroy. So he does not play with it, and he does not worship it. He uses it. Fire becomes a servant, not a toy, not a god. Now reflect. The child and the worshiper are both guided by ignorance. One will learn through pain. The other may never learn at all. But the man of knowledge acts correctly because his understanding is correct. This is not about fire. This is about life. Most people live like the child, chasing appearances. Others live like the worshiper, enslaved by imagination, status, ideologies, desires. Very few pause, study, and ask, what is this really? And what is my true relationship with it? Now step back, not from details, but from foundations. Who are you? Are you free or responsible? Owner of your life or trustee of it? Do your abilities belong to you or were they given to you? And if they were given, will you be questioned about how you use them? These are not philosophical luxuries. They are unavoidable questions. You may ignore them, but your life will still answer them through your choices. And what about the world around you? Are you its master? Or is there one above you who set limits? Can you treat people however you wish? Use resources without restraint? Define justice according to convenience? Or is there a higher order, a boundary you did not create but must obey? A man who never asks these questions does not live freely. He lives blindly, This truth does not stop with individuals. Societies are built the same way. Every law, every moral code, every culture. They all come from answers to these questions, even when those answers are unspoken. Look at a society's behavior, and you will discover its beliefs. Words may lie, slogans may deceive, but actions never do. Brothers, the second last moment in life is not death. It is awareness. That moment when a person realizes that ignorance has been guiding him and knowledge has been neglected. That moment is mercy, because after it, there is still time to choose differently. Reflect, question, seek truth, because without it, no path is straight, no action just, and no life complete. This is Second Last. I'm Abdullah, and this is your moment to think before the last one arrives.